Hi guys, welcome to another wonderful session with learning online with Prepclass. I am BC. I am a Prepclass tutor. Today we are going to be solving Loyola Jesuit College Entrance Examination Quantitative Reasoning Material 2 from questions 6 to 10. Subscribe to our channel, like and make comments on our videos. You can also join us on WhatsApp by clicking on the link in the description below. So let's look at the samples given. We are asked to study the samples below carefully and use it to find the missing numbers in the question that follow. So in Loyola Jesuit Entrance Examination Quantitative Reasoning, you are given some samples to study. So once you study the samples, then you can go on to answer the question. So the first thing is to study the sample. Then the second thing is to find out the math necessary to solve the problem. After that, do the math and solve the question. That's all. Okay, so let's look at this. So you can try different basic math skills to see which of them will go along with the samples. 10 and 13 are the top numbers of sample A. 10 plus 13 is 33. 10 minus 13 give us minus 3. So what do we do? Is this multiplication? 10 multiplied by 13 is 130. So no, that's not it. Division would also not work. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Let's go back to our addition. 10 plus 13 would give us 23. But here it's 24. Oh, wait. So if you add 1 to 23, we should have 24, right? Could that be the math behind it? Let's find out. So the way we can find out is to look at the other samples and see if it will work with it. 3 plus 16 is 19. 19 plus 1 is 20. Wow, so this is how we're going to do it. Alright, so let's do it now. So all we have to do now is to add 1 to the sum of the top numbers to get the bottom number. So that is 10 plus 13, which is 23. Then 23 plus 1 is 24. That's how we get the bottom number. Okay, so it also works for this. 3 plus 16. So 3 plus 16 is 19. Then 19 plus 1 is 20. It works for the second sample as well. Okay, let's see about the third sample. 12 and 5 are the top numbers. So 12 plus 5 is 17. So the sum of the top numbers is 17. Okay, let's add 17 and 1. 17 plus 1 is 18. You can see here that the bottom number is 18. So this means that it works. This math works. So what do we do now? We can move on to answer the question. So in the question, all we're going to do is to add 1 to the sum of the top numbers. That is, you have to find the sum of the top numbers first. Then you add 1 to it to get the bottom number. As simple as A, B, C. The first question in this video, number 6, one of the top numbers is missing and 12 is the second number, and we are giving the bottom number as 20. So we have to find the missing top number. Now remember, when we were doing the samples, we were able to establish the fact that the bottom number is the sum of top numbers plus 1. So unknown number plus 12 plus 1 should give us 20, right? So that's what I have written here. The question mark means the number is unknown. So unknown plus 12 plus 1. So instead of using question mark, let's use algebra. So algebra simply means using letters to represent unknown numbers. So we can use any letter from A to Z to represent unknown numbers. In this video, I'll be using X. For this question, I'll be using X. So the bottom number is 20 equals X, that's the unknown number, plus 12 plus 1. Now, how do we get X? How do we get the unknown number? We collect like terms. That is, we bring all the numbers to one side and then we leave X on the other side. Now, 20 plus 12 crossing the equality sign will become minus 12. Plus 1 crossing the equality sign will become minus 1. So we have 20 minus 12 minus 1 equals X. 20 minus 12 is 8, right? 8 minus 1 is 7. So x is 7. The missing number is 7. But before we go on, let's see if it's going to work. Remember, bottom number is gotten from sum of top numbers plus 1. Now that we've gotten 7 as the unknown top number, now let's find the sum of the top numbers. 7 plus 12 is 19. Then 19 plus 1 is 20. Yay! We got it correctly. We got it correctly. Well done to us. So which of the option is correct? A is 11, wrong. B is 8, wrong. C is 10, wrong. D is 7. Okay, now let's move on to the next question in this video. Question 7. One of the top numbers is missing, and then the second top number is 13, and then the bottom number is 25. So we are asked to find the top number. How do we do this? In our samples, we know that bottom number equals sum of top numbers plus 1. So what do we do? The bottom number is 25 equals sum of top numbers, unknown number plus 13 plus 1. So unknown number is the question mark here, plus 13 plus 1. But instead of using a question mark to represent the unknown number, why not let's use a letter? Okay, so let the unknown number be x. So 25 equals x plus 13 plus 1. Now that we have it this way, we have to collect like terms. Collect like terms. 25 plus 13 crossing the equality sign becomes minus 13, plus 1 crossing the equality sign becomes minus 1. So we have 25 minus 13 minus 1. What is 25 minus 13? 12. Then 12 minus 1 is 11. So x is 11. The missing number is 11. But let's be sure, always be sure that your answer is correct before you choose your option. Okay, now let's look at this. We already know that the bottom number is sum of top numbers plus 1. Now our missing number is 11. So let's add 11 and 13. 11 plus 13 is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25. So it means we are right. We can go ahead and choose the option. So option A is 12, B is 11, C is 14, D is 15. So the correct option is B, 11. Yay, we got that right. Okay, the next question is number 8. Is question 8. 12 and 3 are the top numbers, and we are asked to find the bottom number. So this is really, really easy. You should even be able to do this yourself. All you have to do is to add the top numbers and then add 1 to it again to get the bottom number. Okay, let's do it together. 12 and 3 are the top numbers. So to get the bottom number, we have to find the sum of the top numbers and then we add 1 to it. So 12 plus 3 plus 1, that will be the bottom number. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. So the missing number is 16. As simple as that. Now, which of the option is correct? A, 20, wrong. B, 19, wrong. C, 17, wrong. D, 16, correct. Correct. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. Now, the next question, question 9. One of the top numbers is missing, and then the second top number is 3, and then the bottom number is given as 16. So we have to find the missing top number. How do we do this? We still use the same logic that we used to get the samples, just like that. Once you already studied your samples, you've gotten the math behind it, just apply that same logic to all of the questions and you get it. That's why I love quantitative reasoning, because once you've been able to solve the samples, then you'll be able to solve the questions easily. Solving the question is just very easy to do. Okay, now let's look at this. We are asked to find the missing top number. Bottom number is equal to sum of top numbers plus 1. So the bottom number here is 16, and that will be equals to the unknown number plus 3 plus 1. So the unknown number is represented with question mark here. But instead of using question mark, let's use algebra to represent unknown numbers with a letter. So in this question, I'm going to be using letter Y. So represent the unknown number with Y. So 16 equals Y plus 3 plus 1. What do we do next? We collect like terms. So we bring the numbers to one side and then we take the letters to another side. 16 plus 3 crossing the equality sign becomes minus 3, plus 1 crossing the equality sign becomes minus 1. 16 minus 3 minus 1. 16 minus 3 is 13. 13 minus 1 is 12. So y is 12. This means the unknown number is 12. Now let's find out if that is correct. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. Yes, this means that we are correct. Now let's find out which of the option is correct. So the correct option is B, 12, because 12 is our answer. All we have to do is to add the top numbers and then we add 1 to it again to get the bottom number. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. As simple as that. Number 10, which is the last question in this video. We have the top numbers as 15 and 8, and we are asked to find the bottom number. I think you should do this yourself. Try it. You can do it. I know you can. I know you can. So try it and do it. Then you can check the solution after you've done it. I hope you've been able to do that. Alright, so from the samples, we know that bottom number is sum of top numbers plus 1, right? So what are the top numbers? 15 and 8. So 15 plus 8 plus 1. 15 plus 8 is 23, and 23 plus 1 is 24. So the missing number here is 24. As easy as ABC. So which of the option is correct? A is 28, B is 27, C is 25, D is 24. Of course, the correct option is 24. Check. So finally, we've been able to get the last question in this video. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to like and make your comments on them so that you can get more videos like this. Till I come your way next time. Bye.